Every poker player has asked this question at some point. Should I play cash games or tournaments? Some dream of making a steady profit grinding cash tables, while others chase the glory and the massive paydays of tournaments. But here's the reality. Most people get this decision completely wrong. My name is Andreas Wagner. I'm a cash game poker pro and live poker coach. And in this video, we'll break down the real pros and cons of both formats, debunk some common myths, and help you finally pick a lane for 2025. Oh, and if you're one of those players who switches formats every time they go on a downswing, yeah, we need to talk. Okay, here's why cash games might be the right choice for you. Get paid now, not someday. Cash games offer consistent earnings for good players. You sit down, play, and can leave with money in your pocket. Compare that to tournaments where you might play for 8 hours just to bust out on the bubble with nothing but regrets and a need for comfort food. In cash games, tracking your win rate is simple. After a few months of playing full time, you'll have a clear idea of whether you're a winning player. In tournaments, you could be a great player and still lose for months because variance is an absolute monster. Flexibility is everything in cash games. Tired? Bad table? Want to leave early to catch a movie? No problem. Cash games let you quit anytime without penalty. In tournaments, once you register, you're stuck until you either win or bust. I remember I once played a tournament for a $3,000 buy-in. After 2 hours of play, I had the worst headache of my life. I could barely follow the action and was secretly hoping that I would bust out any minute. But I had to play for another 3 hours before I lost a coin flip. And tournaments will mess with your head. You'll bubble big events. You'll lose flips deep in huge fields. You'll run kings into aces on the final table bubble. Cash games, still a lot of emotional trauma, but a lot less than in tournaments. Cash games force you to play deep stack poker, which improves your fundamentals. Most tournament players don't even realize they're barely making money after factoring in travel, buy-ins, and rake. In cash games, if you're a winner, you'll actually see the profits. But now let's talk about why you should maybe still consider tournaments. Tournament players are mostly worse. The overall field in tournaments is noticeably softer. People love to punt their stacks away, make ridiculous hero calls, and generally donate money. In cash games, players tend to be more disciplined, making it tougher to print money. And the upside in tournaments is insane. In cash games, you grind out a steady win rate. In tournaments, however, you could hit a 6-figure score overnight. If you're someone who thrives on high risk, high reward situations, tournaments might be your game. Plus, you'll actually get recognized. Nobody knows who the best cash game players are. Tournaments, on the other hand, give you a chance to make a name for yourself. Tournaments teach pain tolerance. You'll go on brutal downswings, get unlucky in life-changing spots, and question your entire existence. But if you survive, you'll come out mentally tougher than most cash game players. So, which one should you play? If you want consistent earnings, flexibility, and better fundamentals, then cash games are the way to go. If you're chasing big scores, recognition, and don't mind the brutal variance that come with them, tournaments might be your thing. But whatever you do, don't constantly switch back and forth. That's the biggest mistake most players make. Pick a format, commit to it, and stop making excuses every time you lose a few buy-ins. And no matter which variant you want to go for, Coin Poker offers a 150% welcome bonus for new players and 33% rake back for everyone.